Good afternoon, everybody, and I welcome all of you to this session. Just to be sure that you are in the right session, this session, so that you have enough time to move in case you don't belong here. This session is on building resilience by innovating and investing in agricultural system. And the session will review experiences with key approaches and instruments for building resilience along the agricultural value chain, and hopefully identify research, programmatic, and policy gaps and actions. I want to start by introducing our panelists today. We have a good spectrum of panelists covering the entire value chain. First of all, we have Pamela. Pamela is the Regional Director for DuPont Pioneer Africa in South Africa. And this afternoon, or this morning, she will be speaking to us on perspectives on building resilience along the agricultural value chain with focus on developing resilient technologies and technological approaches that will enhance resilience along the agricultural value chain. Mike, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Then we have Aden Al-Hassan. Aden is the Director, Social, Economic, and Policy Research Program, ICADA, based in Jordan. And Aden will speak on perspectives on enhancing resilience in fragile ecosystems of dry areas and in conflict and post-conflict countries. Aden, you're welcome. We have Yemi Akimbamijo. Yemi is the Executive Director of the Forum for Agricultural Research in Africa, FARA, based in Accra, Ghana. And Yemi will speak to us on perspectives on the priority investments for agricultural research to enhance the resilience of poor small-scale farmers, especially in Africa. Yemi, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
And last but not the least, we have perhaps a most important component of this session, Ajay Jaka. Ajay is the chairman, Bharat Krishak Samaj, I hope I've pronounced it correctly, Farmers Forum, India. And Ajay will speak to us on perspectives on how to effectively engage farmers and farmer groups in agricultural development that enhances the resilience of small-scale farmers. Ajay, you're welcome.
Thank you.
What I will do is to frame the discussion. And in doing that, I want us to note the following points. The world's population is expected to grow to up to 9 billion by 2050, and much of this growth will be in low-income countries that already faces several daunting challenges. Therefore, accelerated investments in critical areas to enhance resilience is of utmost importance. 2, one of the areas that would ensure the sustainable improvement of resilience of agriculture generally is increased productivity through agricultural research. 3, there is certainly a need to promote improvement of public service through increased investments in infrastructure and other related services to make farming communities more resilient. And lastly, the adoption of existing modern evidence-based and climate-smart technologies would substantially increase resilience, but will also require the appropriate policy, institutional, and financial interventions. Now, the format of the session will be that each speaker will have 10 minutes, and after that, we will open the discussion, and I'm hoping that we'll be engaged in a very lively discussion because we need to hear from the audience. And I forgot to introduce our rapporteur, who is also a very important component of this session. She's Tolu Lokpe Olafimbi, and she's a program manager, Director General's Office in IFPRI. She will take notes. I'm Yusuf Abubakar, Executive Secretary of the Agricultural Research Council in Nigeria.